It's May 24th, 2013, and we're here today at the Hilton Head Beach and Tennis Resort with Serena Seeley and Lee Crum. And these are clients of mine who bought an ocean villa at the Hilton Head Beach and Tennis Resort, and they recently invited me by because they renovated it. This is Lee. Hey Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing well, and I hope everybody out there is doing well.
And thanks. And when they bought this villa last fall, you wouldn't believe it. It bears no resemblance to the villa you're looking at today. They bought one that was run down and had a tenant living in it, and you just wouldn't believe it. So they said, "Hey Rich, come on by. I want you to see the villa." And when I came by the other day, I just couldn't believe it. They have totally renovated this villa, and it is just a showplace right now. And these one-bedroom villas at the Hilton Head Beach and Tennis Resort are just a couple of 100 yards off the beach. And but I thought if we just got a little bit of the experience that you went through. Now, Serena, for instance, like, how did you come to choose Hilton Head Island, or specifically Hilton Head Beach and Tennis Resort? What made you choose for this place?
Well, for years I was going up to Myrtle Beach on vacation, and Lee actually had a history of coming down here, and when I got down here, I loved this island. It's green. You guys just did it right down here. It is just beautiful. And this came on the market. The price was right, and I figured it was a good time to buy. Mortgage rates are low, historic lows, and here we are.
So you just figured this was a good time to buy.
Absolutely.
And you know, a lot of people are saying that, but you actually did it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're lucky. I mean, I think
there's an element of luck in when you buy,
lucky.
if you get in at the right time. Well, you got a very good price, I know. We don't want to tell people how good you got in, because then they'll all want to get in at that great price. But
the bottom?
Well, you're close, very close, very close. I mean, in general, we're at the bottom. I don't know that, I don't know who got the absolute best price in any one location in the last few years, but in the last year or so, we've seen really bottom prices that have come up off the bottom. So one of the things that a lot of people do, of course, is they want to see the bottom and then know that things are recovering before they get in. But you've certainly done that. But you know, what you've done with this villa, I wanted people to see what one of these one-bedroom, these are only 540 square feet, one bedroom, one bath. And I don't know if you can see in the camera the quality here, but they've got tile flooring completely from the entrance right across the hallway through the kitchen and into the living room. And they've completely installed a new kitchen with new cabinets, put in a dishwasher. You've got a full-size range, built-in microwave, lovely cabinets, got some track lighting overhead here. And then just looking off, this opens to the living room, which is also your dining area. And of course, you have the couch, which is, I'm sure it's a sleeper sofa, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, good. And then they have the balcony with the big view out here. And when I say the big view, these ocean villas at Beach and Tennis are just close to the beach, a quick walk out to the beach. And you can hear the ocean, just see the ocean across the top of the dunes, and see the oceanfront swimming pool here. These are all 3 stories high with elevators. They're all flats. Prices today start at about $80,000. So for someone who comes in and buys one at 80 as an example, or 90 or 100, put about 10 or 15 into it, you have a brand new place at the beach for really what most people would call an economy price. And you know, I've seen a lot of renovations here, but I've never seen one better than this. So I just wanted to catch this on video and share this with people and congratulate you just on what a great job you've done here. And to tell people how you did it, you know, one of the issues that people have when they renovate a villa is they're very concerned about it, because at a distance, they just can't watch over it. And one of the things that Hilton Head Beach and Tennis has done is they've got construction services now for the first time that actually do this sort of thing, and you use them, didn't you?
Yes, they're right on site, and it made it really easy. Actually, my whole experience has been wonderful, just from the get-go with you, Rich. Being out of state and trying to get this all, purchase the unit and then get it rented, it was very easy. You made it easy, the folks here at Beach and Tennis made it easy, and I have no complaints at all.
Well, fantastic. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. And the thing about it is that so many people are concerned about renovations because, well, they can't be here. But were you here when the renovation? How did that actually work? I mean, did you pick something? You're from Western Pennsylvania. I mean, did you pick things out in Western Pennsylvania and send them down, or did you go into Lowe's in Western Pennsylvania and?
Yes.
Perhaps I can answer that somewhat because I had a little more free time than Serena did. It all started really with a call to owner services down here, more specifically to a gal named Virginia, who is the construction coordinator here. We started with her in November, and then we had some time to finalize things. We did that, I would say in February is when I came down here officially to meet with her, and we started to put the ideas together that Serena and I had. We had been looking around up north where we're from, which is Pittsburgh, and we looked at things like cabinetry. Virginia, when we talked about the cabinets, she told us that she worked with a company down here, and she sent us, or gave us actually websites to go to that we could look at the actual cabinets, the hardware. We could pick out the kinds of things that we wanted to see in this kitchen. In addition to that, we talked with her about tile choices and things. Probably the hardest thing that we did here was the tile, because there's so many choices, and we wanted to be careful with this size unit due to the fact that it's obviously smaller, it's very compact, so we wanted the tile to actually expand the look of the place. And we went round and round about that. I talked to Virginia at times, and at times Serena and I put our heads together, and we finally at the last minute came up with what we eventually put in here. And we're very happy with it. We think it accomplishes everything that we did. But one thing about the tile, I want to go back to Virginia a moment, because part of her work crew is a fellow who does excellent tile work. She had introduced him to us, and he's the one that is really responsible for doing the great work and putting this together. Mm-hmm. She also, once we figured out the tile or the cabinet arrangements, she made the arrangements with the to order the cabinets and the person to install. And of course, we didn't have to deal with plumbers and electricians. She took care of all of that for us. Going back to that February meeting, that's when I sat down and it was my first trip to the condominium to take a look at it. And I had a chance to think about things that you usually do when you're doing some remodeling, which is, you know, how many electrical outlets do you want to have? Do you want an ice maker or not? What about the dishwasher? What about a garbage disposal, etc., etc. So those were all decisions that at the time I talked with Virginia about, and of course I consulted with Serena about it at the same time over the phone, so she was always in the loop. And we got started at that particular point. And then throughout the course of time, as I said, I had more time than Serena because of her job requirements. And so I would come down periodically, not all the time. I didn't have to be here all the time. I would come down and just check on things, make sure things were progressing nicely. And I've got to say, I've found at all times that Virginia and the construction crew that she put together here have always been cooperative in terms of, you know, things that needed to be addressed or cooperating with us. You have anything to add to that, Serena? I think that's...
No, the only other thing I would add is that they also have, talk about making it easy, they also have a rental company, management company.
On-site rental company.
On-site, that also makes it easy if you want to go that route.
And that's what you've done, isn't that right?
That's correct.
So you were able to formulate a plan, decide you wanted to renovate. You worked with an on-site representative, Virginia.
That's correct.
She coordinated these renovations with you, and then you came down maybe once or twice in the coming months and just followed up on it. But for the most part, they executed the plan for you, isn't that right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and you're very happy with the result, obviously.
Very happy.
You know what else, Rich, I think that bears mentioning it, beyond this unit, just here at this location, except for groceries, you wouldn't have to leave here if you didn't want to. The pool is here, there are several restaurants on site, there's a bar, I swear it's the best pizza in Hilton Head up there. There's a workout room, there's actually 2 swimming pools, there's a beach bar, there's a great beach, and it's very close, so, and bicycle rentals on site, and as you know, there are great bicycle paths all through the island, so the location is just awesome.
Well, you sound like a very satisfied customer. And of course, we're talking about Hilton Head Beach and Tennis Resort here on Hilton Head Island. It's mid-island in the Folly Field neighborhood. Just all around, I'm really just couldn't be happier for you. You got a great deal. I'm delighted that you came to me and allowed me to work with you to get the villa that worked for you. And then congratulations to you and to Lee on working out with your contractor a solution that worked for you. The results are just fantastic. I'm just so proud of you. The result is just wonderful, and you've just transformed this little 540 square foot villa into just such a comfortable, beautiful place here at the beach on Hilton Head. And I just couldn't be happier for you. And so thank you very much for sharing your experience with me and with the people that are watching this video, who I'm hoping can learn that you can do a lot with a small space at the beach on Hilton Head in the economy price range. You can do it at a distance, and it can be certainly like this if you wanted to. They work with you here at the Hilton Head Beach and Tennis Resort. Rick is the manager that you worked with, and his assistant Virginia, and then Dick Hayes did the tile. They brought him in on it, and it was a team effort, and the result came out fantastic, so I can only recommend it to you. Please call me or email me. I'll be happy to refer you to these folks as well, and of course you can also use your own contractor if you want, but this is the type of thing that you can do, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can. I have 37 years of real estate experience as a buyer's agent here on Hilton Head Island and in Bluffton, South Carolina. So look forward to meeting you. Give me a call, please, or email me. My cell number is 843-684-2933. And my website is gogated.com, and my email is rich@gogated.com. So thanks for watching this video, and thank you, Serena and Lee, for being so nice today, letting me take pictures of your villa.
Thank you, Rich. Anytime. Come over and have lunch whenever you desire.
Well, you're a great cook, so that's an offer I cannot refuse, folks. Have a great Memorial Day, and we'll look to see you down here on Hilton Head Island sometime soon. Have a great day.